I would say that that's not going to be the determinative thing in terms of whether Democrats win the presidency in 2004, whether they give it a really good race or not. It's really more the circumstances surrounding the country, where the country is, and how President Bush has performed. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Cook. My name is George Harris from Mississippi, and my question for you is, when the U.S. House of Representatives voted to impeach President Clinton, and also when the Senate voted to remove him from the office of president, were their votes strict party line votes?
They were pretty close to party line votes, but not precisely. I mean, you had a few Republicans in the House of Representatives that did not vote to impeach President Clinton, and you had a couple in the Senate that came up short that did not either. So it wasn't strict, but it was, in the 98, 99% range. I mean, it was almost party line votes, but not quite. You had a number that didn't. For example, right here next door, you had a Republican Congresswoman, Connie Morella, who was a liberal Republican who just lost in the last election, but that she voted against impeachment, for example. So, but it was pretty close to party line votes. And I should say that Congressional Quarterly publication does studies after each election or after each Congress, and they found that the percentage of party line voting in Congress has gone way, way, way up over the last 5-10 years, and now at levels that we haven't seen in a very, very, very long time. So not everybody votes party lines, but let's face it, there are fewer conservative to moderate Democrats in Congress today than we used to have. And there are a lot fewer liberal to moderate Republicans in Congress than we used to have. And so, and a lot of this is a result of redistricting, where you've got a lot of districts out there where there's almost no way a Republican can win a general election. And then you've got a bunch more over here. I would guess, call it maybe 125 to 150 seats that a Republican almost cannot win, and maybe another 125, 150 that a Democrat almost cannot win. And so you sort of pull those out of the mix, and then you get gradations of, well, a Democrat probably wins here, or a Republican probably wins it. And then to the point where there's still a narrow little sliver where they really are very, very competitive races, and where these people have to really watch how they vote. But you have a lot of members that they can go, they go back to their districts every weekend for 2 years and never miss a swing vote, never meet a swing vote or a moderate, because their district's either way to the left or way to the right. And so you have a lot more straight party voting than you used to. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was too long an answer.